of you saw this video on the internet. A lot of people are saying that this lady is lying. Why some people think that the child actually looks like the person she's accusing of getting her pregnant. Why we are all debating about this issue, that child is really suffering. And we cannot continue to let this happen. So I'm going to be interviewing her in a moment to ask if truly all she said is true or she's just catching cruise. Because Burna Boy said he wants to help. And it will not be so okay to help the wrong person. We need to see if this lady truly deserves to be helped or maybe she's just catching cruise. So I'm going to be asking her some real tough questions. The reason I'm going to be asking her this question is not because I don't like her, but because we really need to find out the truth. So please bear with me if some of these questions will make some of you uncomfortable.
He said this thing can never be his child, God forbid. So he was telling me to send my nudes to him first. Like he was telling me to send. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what I can tell Burna Boy, but I will tell Burna Boy, don't stop whatever you are doing. Keep on doing this. I want to thank also Tonto Dick. Tonto Dick also came through for me. She sent me 1 million that time. Something that even my baby daddy could not do at that time.
Hellen, a lot of people in Nigeria are not so happy with you because you made a video that is causing serious issues. The person you are accusing is a well-respected man in Nigeria. How true is your claim?
Yeah, first of all, my name is Hellen. So I'm from Kenya. It all started when I came to Nigeria. That was 2022. So I came to my friend's wedding. That was 2022, April. And it happened that I went to the restaurant to have some dinner in VI. There is where I met my baby daddy. So the first time we talked, we changed his contact, we talked, and then I went back to my apartment. So when I went back to my apartment, the second day he called me. We met. And we met to this certain hotel, big hotel in Nigeria called Intercontinental.
What's the name?
So, Intercontinental Hotel.
In Lagos State?
Yes. So when we met there, we talked again, we drank, and then I left.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Were you aware that this man was a prominent person in Nigeria?
I wasn't aware because even first when he approached me, because I was almost going to my apartment back to sleep because I went to the restaurant to have some dinner and I was so tired. He sent someone to come and call me when I was actually getting to the taxi, to the driver to come and pick me, take me home. So
okay, the second time you guys met, were you aware that did you become aware that he's a prominent person in Nigeria?
No. I wasn't aware. You know when you're new somewhere, you cannot know anybody, everybody. Okay,
and nobody told you who he was?
Nobody told me. I didn't know.
And you also did not know that he was married?
No, he didn't tell me. And the name that he told me his name is Pascal Okochukwu. So he did not tell me that his name was Chief Priest. So after we had intercourse, then later on, after 2 weeks, I felt sick. I was vomiting, and I went and tested myself, and I found myself that I was pregnant. So I texted him and I told him what was happening, and then he called me direct. He told me, congratulations. I want us to talk, then we'll find a way how we can do about it. So we keep on talking, and he told me that he was going to take care of me, that I should not worry. But I asked him, are you married? He did not tell me he's married. That part he was trying to skip.
And you did not even bother to find out anything about this stranger you just met?
So I came and asked my friend because I didn't know him. So the one guy is a sponsor in that that restaurant that I met him. And then I went and asked that sponsor, do you know the person that I was talking to? That the same sponsor is the one who told me his name. Then after that is when I went back to my friend and I asked my friend. Is when my friend told me that this guy, his name is Cubana Chief Priest, and he's married, he has 2 kids.
That's after you realize you are pregnant already.
Yes. Then I told him, I even sent my account number. I told him I need to adopt the baby. Because even me, I'm scared. I've never bought a child before. But I am scared. But I want to do it because I don't want to have a child whereby I'm going to struggle. Because I have my son already. And I told him, I am a single mom. I had a baby boy before. So I told him that. And he said there's no problem. Since you are not Nigerian, you can go back to Kenya, but we'll keep on communicating. So I stayed in Nigeria until the baby. I came back home when June. Yeah, I came back home June after the baby was almost in my womb, 2 months going. So
I thought you asked him for money to.
Yes, I told him I wanted to do, but that part is keep. And he told me I should wait a bit. I should not hurry. So I say, okay. So he has been giving me, that time he was giving me some money to pay my apartment where I was staying. And I was like, oh, he looks someone who is nice, so I can't judge him. When someone told you just keep his child, maybe he has a reason. So I did what he told me. So after 2 months, when my pregnancy now was becoming big, and I told him, okay, now I've sent you the account number and you don't want to send the money so that I can do it. So what can we do? He told me, don't worry, that I'll give you money to go back to Kenya, but we'll keep on communicating. So when I came back home, after 2 weeks, this guy blocked me.